Hey out there YouTube land once again, this is your buddy Bishop Big Country, just bringing you a short video, a little different from a lot of the stuff I share. Today I'm going to share with you, I guess you could call it a partial testimony maybe, or well, y'all seen it, the title in the intro. This is my autism story. A little over a year ago, well, a bit about 2 years ago now, a family member of mine, not going to say her name because she probably don't want her name said on here, suggested, Cody, I think you should go up here to Solutions. They might be able to help you with some of your issues. And you know, Bishop Big Country here, I'm like, well, I was a little worried about it at first. I don't like doctors, so. But eventually I went up there to Solutions, and I was going there for about 2 weeks. I had the wonder of this wonderful counselor. Her name is Mindy. And after about 2 or 3 weeks of going to Solutions, Mindy, I show up that week, and she basically says, Cody, I think I might know what the issue is here. She said, Cody, I think you have an autism spectrum disorder. And I had, up to that point, I'd never really heard of autism too much. I mean, I'd heard the term autism, but I didn't know what it was, didn't know what it meant, didn't really know anything about it and such, so she had to explain it to me. And once she told me all the ins and outs of the disorder, I'm not going to call it a disability, because for me it's not a disability, but as for all the ins and outs of this, I'm like, yeah, that really makes a lot of sense now. And a part of it had to do with when I was growing up through elementary school on through high school and even today. I've never really been much for getting involved. I'm a people watcher. I observe people a lot of the time, and I don't really like to, get involved in sports or anything like that. I would observe them and try to figure out, well, why are they doing this? Why are they acting like this? Oh, that's weird. Why is that boy talking to that girl in that certain way? Which, in a sense, it really helped me. Like, I could tell when people were flirting with each other. But yeah, I was never, not that I was interested, I've never really been interested in a relationship type scheme with anybody, but I remember learning how to flirt, but just things like flirting. I could observe it and I would know how it was done, but then I couldn't do it myself just because I couldn't figure out the essence of what was happening. And I think that was originally when I started thinking I might have something a little off, because I never, as I said, I really never got involved. Another one of my big issues that made me finally accept that I was autistic is I have an aversion for sounds. Like, there are certain sounds that just drive me crazy. Like, for instance, when people leave change in the dryer, I can't stand it. It makes me so mad that I want to go in there and beat that dryer to death with a baseball bat. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'll be laying here asleep and there will be change in the dryer and I'll hear it, and I literally wake up and I'm thinking of all the terrible things I can do to the person whose clothes are in that dryer with the change in it. It's just so strange. And for instance, have you ever been walking down the hallway or something, and your belt or your backpack or something gets caught on a doorknob? When that happens for me, it's on. I am ready to full on fight that door. For like a good 2 minutes, my mind is on, I need to destroy that door. Then finally I just kind of snap out of it and realize, oh, that's a door. It's an inanimate object. It's not that door's fault. And another issue that I don't know if it's uniquely me or it's common with other autistic people, just be sure, if it is, let me know. I'll hear a song, like for instance right now it's Dordensfolk by Clanvi de Profundis. It's a Lord of the Rings song, and I've been listening to that song and like the same 3 songs for the past 2 months, and eventually I'll move on to something else and I'll listen to that group of songs for 2 or 3 months. It's just odd. I'll listen to the same song for a really, 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 really long time. Like, no joke, I can listen to the same song for 8 hours and still want to listen to it more. And I don't know if that's a thing with all autistic people, if that's just maybe one of my weird quirks. But if y'all have that issue, let me know, because I'd really like to know. And of course, if you've all noticed, I'm not really good with eye contact. Even whenever I'm making my videos, I don't look at the camera, I look away, because I really can't look at the camera. It makes me kind of nervous. Like, yeah, I'm just not good at it. And I remember my psychiatrist, or psychologist, or whatever they're called, not Mindy, but the other Dr. Cotwell, he says, okay, this week I want you to practice smiling and practice eye contact. my caseworker looks over and says to me on the way back home, she says, I can't see you practicing eye contact. Because I just can't, I can't even look at people's eyes on TV for the most part. But, be sure to let me know, if these are things that most autistic people struggle with, or it's just me. And it's been really hard for me to find other autistic people who are in my age range. So, if y'all have any ideas regarding that, just be sure to let old Bishop Big Country know. And originally I had thought that autistic people, or pretty much everyone on the spectrum, was good at math. Boy, was I wrong. Because I was like, I can't be autistic, I stink at math. I can't even, like literally, I say 7 times 6, you're all automatically don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I have to sit here and count it up what 7 times 6 is. I'm just not good at math. But from what I understand, most autistic people have a certain ability, or one area that they're really good in. Now y'all gonna laugh, y'all gonna think this is funny, but that little superpower of mine, if you're a Christian, you know what this is. I love hymns. I have well over 200 or 300 hymns memorized word per word. I love music, I love hymns, and I love Minecraft, I ain't gonna lie. I play Minecraft literally at least 6 hours a day every day. Ever since I started playing it 5-6 years ago, I've been playing Minecraft 6 hours a day, every day. Whenever I had the chance to play Minecraft, I always play Minecraft. I'm listening to music. Same songs, by the way, when I'm listening to music, because if it's a different song that I've not played Minecraft to listen for, it really just kind of bothers me. And this is something else. I don't know if it's unique to me, or it's just a thing that most autistic people do. Okay, like most people, I have to have the TV on when I sleep, but I have the TV volume turned all the way down. But it has to be on one of 3 channels. It has to be on what is now Paramount Network, TV Land, or Nick at Night. It has to be one of those 3 channels. I think it's because of the shows they show, like the 30-minute sitcom things, that they just kind of help me sleep, because every time, I think part of it's in my mind to know that I'm not going to look up and see like any horror or anything like that. Like I know if I wake up 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to see Everybody Loves Raymond. If I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to see New Adventures of Old Christine. If I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to see Roseanne or the Golden Girls. It's just stuff that I know nothing bad ever happens, so I want my mind to focus in on that. But it has to be on those 3 networks or I cannot sleep. And if I go somewhere where I don't have cable, I always take DVDs with me with at least 8 shows on each DVD. Then I set that on repeat, and it has to be either the Beverly Hillbillies, King of Queens, MASH, or Gilligan's Island. If I don't have those, I will not sleep well. Now, this was just a little bit about me and my autistic struggles. I hope you all enjoyed. Remember, this has been Bishop Big Country. The Lord loves you, and I love you. I pray that the Lord uses you in a special way, and I pray that He makes His face smile upon you. I also pray that the Lord uses you to bless everybody you come in contact with. And if you ain't a Christian, if you don't know the Lord, today's a good day to make the change. Remember, hold it down, y'all. This has been Bishop Big Country.